Welcome back. We are so excited to continue our Wedding Week feature where we're bringing you important tips from local experts to help plan your perfect wedding day. Now, whether your special day is an intimate family gathering or a grand scale event, with Hermes Worldwide, your wedding transportation is more than just a ride. From guests landing at the airport to an on-time arrival at the wedding aisle, it's a journey personalized to each couple. So, Jorge, tell us about your personal story and why you decided to start offering wedding services.
So back when my wife and I got married, we had a not so great experience with a limo service for the getaway vehicle at the end of the night. And so that caused a lot of stress for us. And so when we started our transportation company and started servicing the wedding market, we wanted to make sure that none of our clients would have that type of stressful experience because it's an important date. And at the end of the day, you just want to celebrate it and you don't need the added stress because there's a lack of communication or preparation.
How does luxury transportation really change the overall wedding day experience for couples and their guests?
Well, one obvious for us is that it's such an important day that most people are dressed up, right? They're dressed up in suits. The women typically have really pretty dresses. And so the elegance of our vehicles, the luxury vehicles, really adds to the ambiance of that experience. And so that's something that we try to do. The other thing is, it also helps in terms of give the wedding party a little more control over the guest's arrival schedule too, because inevitably someone's always running late. They could potentially cause some disruption if the service has already started. So at least this way, you're providing the shuttle service. You can get them to the ceremony as well as the venue on time. So that way you can control a little bit more of that. And it removes a lot of that stress that you'd have if everyone's just kind of on their own.
Okay. When it comes to your wedding day, how important is safety for both the couple and the guests in the overall experience?
So one of the things that we do in terms of making sure that the vehicle is ready and prepared is we do pre-trip inspections. We're checking everything from oil leaks to low tire pressure and something as simple as a bubble on the side of a tire as you're driving down the road could cause a blowout. And so if that were to happen, we're identifying that beforehand and either we replace the vehicle or we get it repaired before it even goes out. So that's critical. The other thing is also you have people with mobility issues, right? Whether it's age, injury, maybe a recent surgery. And so we have ADA options as well to accommodate those guests too. So that way everyone can feel part of the experience without feeling like they're a burden for the rest of the guests.
And what's something that couples are often surprised to learn about that Hermes can offer for wedding day transportation?
Our vehicle selection. As I mentioned to you, we have ADA options for those that might have mobility issues, but then also the couple may want a getaway vehicle at the end of the night, right? Whether they're taking an Airbnb or perhaps a hotel to finish off the night. But then also depending on the wedding party size, right? You might be having a large wedding of 1 to 300, 400 people, or you might have some a little more quaint that's 20, 30 of your closest friends and family. We have vehicle accommodations that can help with any size party.
What are some of the biggest transportation mistakes that couples might make on their wedding day, and how can you guys help them avoid those?
Some of the biggest mistakes that people make is they think of transportation last. And they think about, well, it's just a shuttle. We just need a bus to transport everyone. But the venue potentially could have restrictions because they're not all built the same. And so sometimes there are length restrictions, there's vehicle weight restrictions, something as simple as, there's a weight restriction to cross a bridge to get to the venue. We may, even if the big bus might be able to fit, it's too heavy. The other thing is sometimes some venues, there's limited parking. And so transportation isn't optional. It's in some cases it's mandatory because there's simply not enough parking for everybody.
What types of clients trust Hermes?
In the wedding industry, besides bride and grooms, a lot of the big wedding venues trust us as well. Outside the wedding industry, sports teams at all levels, youth, collegiate, professional. We also have big and corporate. That's where we got our start. A lot of youth groups, hospitality, and then of course meeting and event planners, whether it's independent or large DMCs. Visit Denver. Also trust us to help them put on a good showing for guests that are coming and thinking about Denver for some event.
What would you say makes you guys stand out most?
The most obvious thing that makes us stand out is our vehicles. They're very sleek, elegant, and they just really pop, particularly in sun settings up in the mountains with certain lighting. But ultimately, the key differentiator for us is our team. We've developed our team over the years, particularly with our chauffeurs. They're going to be well presented, not just in how they dress, but how they communicate and also how they assist you. We're looking for people that have a servant's heart and a servant's mentality. And so it's really helpful to have someone that's not just behind the wheel driving you safely, but that someone's worried about the experience you're having, as well as making sure that they're helpful to you.
And I understand that you have a great offer for our viewers today. So tell us more about that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So what we want to do is give everyone an opportunity to experience what it's like to work with Hermes. To give everyone that experience and try to make it a little easier for them, you can get a free no obligation quote from us. And if you book that wedding transportation, within 30 days of that quote, we're going to give you 10% off.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking care of couples here on their wedding days in the metro area.
No, my pleasure. Thank you.
Now take advantage of this great offer for 10% off. Scan the QR code right now and get a quote for your wedding party's transportation. Or give Hermes Worldwide a call at 303-577-7600 and tell them you saw this on Mile High Living. This was a sponsored segment.